Okay, I'm addressing you today because of the high-profile reporting of a trial in Liverpool concerning people from Rochdale. And as a result of that high-profile reporting, incidents took place yesterday at Heywood, and there are wider concerns within the community of Rochdale as a result of this high-profile reporting. I understand the right for free press, and it's extremely important that that continues. But what I want to do today is to reassure the communities of not only Rochdale, but the wider communities of Manchester, that we are alive to their concerns. We are speaking to all the community members that make up Rochdale, and we have plans in place to deal with the issues that come from that. If I can talk about yesterday evening, approximately 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. yesterday, approximately 60 to 80 individuals, local individuals we are led to believe from Heywood, attended the town centre to voice their concerns in relation to some of the incidents that have been reported. We had a policing plan in place and implemented that in the evening. They were joined by others and they swelled to numbers of approximately 100. There were elements within that group that decided to cause some minor damage to 3 motor vehicles, 2 of which were police vehicles, and also damaging one of the fast food restaurants in Heywood. About 10 o'clock yesterday evening, Heywood could be described as back to normal. That being, yes, there were people on the streets, but that was what we would class as normality within Heywood. I'm also conscious there are lots of business owners and community members within Rochdale that would have seen the reporting from last night and are obviously extremely concerned. We have had meetings throughout the day with various community members and partner agencies, and we have quite a robust plan in place to allay the fears of the communities of Rochdale and wider, and also to react to any people that would like to come into Rochdale or live in Rochdale to use this to cause criminality. It will not be accepted or tolerated, and we will act accordingly. Thank you.
Could you just elaborate? You seem to suggest that the media has been responsible for these disturbances. In what way has the reporting been irresponsible, do you think?
What I'm saying is that the press, and its right to free press and publish that, has raised that knowledge to the wider community of Rochdale. The trial is ongoing, and that day-to-day coverage of the trial adds tensions into the community. And there are elements within our community, not just that live in Rochdale and outside that, would seek to use that to their own gains. And the important bit for us is Rochdale has got a very, very strong history of community cohesion, and it's important that that's not derailed by a few. Last night was a group of residents concerned in Heywood that turned up to display their concern. There were probably a very small, and I'm talking single numbers of individuals that sought to take advantage of that. It's been reported a disorder. To me, there was 100 people that were concerned residents of Heywood, and they were expressing. There were family groups, adults and children in that group, and when some of the incidents started to happen, those people quickly went home, and we were able to deal with those ones that really we don't want on the streets of Rochdale or Heywood.
Now, I will say, as a Heywood council, I love Heywood. The people of Heywood love Heywood, and we are a tight, united community. I would appeal to Heywood people tonight, keep calm. It was a genuine move by parents with fears and anxiety. Whatever caused those fears or anxiety, they were genuine fears and anxiety. We have to recognise that. But people joining it from outside or within, do not come into our community for criminal reasons or try and expand this. Our Heywood community loves our town. We look and protect each other. Let's stay calm. Let's keep the cohesion together. This is about protecting families and children. Last night grew from what was a genuine family-orientated little protest to be gathered by others. We do not want that to continue.
We are currently speaking to the local schools and all the other community members who can pass on clear messages to our youth and older residents that it's extremely important that they don't become embroiled in what can be seen as quite emotive subjects that are being put before them. And it is important that when this trial finishes, we still have to police and they still have to live in the borough. And we've done a good job thus far, and what we need to make sure is that the criminal justice process takes place, what happens will happen, and we can continue in a cohesive manner. I think the message to all parents, and I am a parent, is, you know, it's important that you understand where your children are. And it's important that we, as parents, look after other children in the borough. I'm sure the parents are fully aware of their responsibilities, but it's important to kind of reiterate that. I'm happy that those messages have been sent out quite clearly.
How much of last night's disorder do you relate to social media, like Twitter, Facebook?
It is clear that social media plays a very large part in relation to mobilisation of individuals quite quickly. People feel that they can sit behind their curtains on a computer and start putting emotive language and claims on Facebook that can result in people gathering for what would appear to be legitimate reasons, but can sometimes be hijacked. The message for me to those people is, think about what you put in and think about what that reaction may well cause if you put something inflammatory on it. We are, as a police service, monitoring all the sites where we see things that are inflammatory or they're trying to corral people for criminal activity. We will act. We have a policing operation to deal with the EDL in Hyde. It's not something that I'm dealing with, and I don't think really it's appropriate for me to discuss that operation as I haven't got full knowledge of that operation.
Are people in Heywood concerned about their arrival?
The EDL in another part of Manchester is not the issue in Heywood.
It is clear concern, and I'm not hiding behind. There are clear racial elements behind this. The EDL are coming to Manchester again on Saturday. We have, as we always do, is a robust policing operation in place. I am very confident in that policing operation. If things change in relation to the location and everything else, we have the ability to be very fluid in relation to our operation, and that will continue. Those that seek to use what's going on at the moment in Liverpool to further their racist agenda will be dealt with robustly. It is not acceptable, and not all the communities are involved in this, and we need to be really, really clear. The premises that have been mentioned are all under new management, and it's important that people realise that. So some of the targeting last night was misjudged and was against innocent members of Rochdale's community. We have a policing operation in place that doesn't just stop this weekend. It will continue during the trial and beyond if required. We are having daily meetings with the local authority and community partners. We are liaising on a constant basis with community members. We are reacting to intelligence, whether that be through social media or otherwise, and we will react accordingly based on the intelligence picture that we have currently. But there will be, rest assured, some very high visible reassurance policing in the borough of Rochdale during this period.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your time.